My books were all coming to me. I've never decided to write a book. My books come to me and the words keep pushing on the corners of my mind until I put them down in my computer, and then I can move on to the next page. So I never know what a book is about when I start to write it. But after I finish writing it, I'm the first reader. So I don't consider that I'm the author of my books. I'm just the first transcriber, the first reader of my books. It's all a magic process to me. It energizes me. It's hugely energizing because I'm getting energy from a source that I don't know, that I'm not creating, and it's coming through me. So it lasts about an hour. I write for about an hour at a time, a lot of energy. I put words down on paper, and then we're finished, and I stand up and do something else. So it's a wonderful experience, but I can't manufacture it at will. It comes to me, and I'm grateful when it comes, but I don't make it happen. I write when the words come to me and want to be written. If the words don't come, I don't think about writing because I have many other things that I can do. So I write when the words come. When they don't come, I do therapy, I do billing, I clean my house, I do something else. But I'm never agonizing about I should write, I should write. There are no shoulds involved. Writing is play. It's fun, it's easy, it's happy. And when the words come, we enjoy it. And when they're finished, and I go on to something else. I trust my inner voice completely. You may call that having a big ego, because when somebody says, oh, you should read this book, I say, no, you should read my book, because it's coming from the depth, the wisdom, the insight that's at the very basis of who I am. I meditate every day, and I have for decades. I think that allows me access to a wisdom that you can't get from your intellect. So I think in that sense, you may say I have a big ego, but I think it's really valuable and worth it. Each of my 4 books does stand on its own, and each one contributes to a body of knowledge. The theme and the underlying philosophy is the same in all of my works. I am the same author writing all these books, but the 4 books have a little bit of a different focus in them. Living in the Flow is 7 months of my journal writing when I was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis, and how I came to terms with receiving that diagnosis, and how I have chosen to heal rather than to give in, to surrender. Accepting unconditional love is looking at the spiritual dynamics in addition to the psychological dynamics in the second. Accepting unconditional love is about practicing consciousness that allows us to heal, to be more than we are, to expand and transcend. So that's a slightly different focus, but it's the same philosophy, the same idea. Transformation Workbook is teaching the reader how to do journal writing on her own. It's a lot of prompts for journal writing. Open Your Heart is spiritual fiction. This is a magic little book. I didn't know what it was coming when it came. I just sat down and I wrote for an hour, then I would stand up, then I wrote for an hour. So at the end of it, I didn't know how it was going to end. But it's a beautiful book, and I would love to see a movie made of it. It's gotten some good reviews. So everything comes from me. I am the same person with the same values, but each book stands on its own. Yes. Winnie the Pooh, yes. I had all 4 Winnie the Pooh books when I was a little kid, and I think I still have them. Yes, I love the fantasy and the charm and the anchoring about being human, what it's like to be a childhood human growing up. Winnie the Pooh, yeah. If it's hard, I don't do it. My writing is easy, it's play, it's loving, it's fun. I've even written about, the time a man broke into my house and attacked me, and it was a painful memory, but being able to express it and to touch somebody else who's had the same experience, who says, yes, I know what that's like. That's wonderful, that's wonderful. So even when I'm in my pain, I touch someone else who's in that same pain, who says, I'm not alone. and that has great meaning for me.